Hi, this is Miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom. This is first week of November 2023. The leaves are starting to turn brown or colorful, and it's time to repot some of the bonsai. About 2 weeks ago, we did a boxwood, which is I bought in 5-gallon cans, probably about this size, about 15 years ago, and I planted in the ground. So they are quite tall. They're not representative of what you would typically found in a hedge. So I decided it's really better to show you hedge boxwood that you're likely to be able to get out of your own hedge so that you can turn them into bonsai. But this boxwood was dug up about 6 months ago. Barely any roots, actually. I was worrying about the tree died off, but today you can see it's actually quite full of roots. Boxwood is a very hardy tree. They can take a lot of drought and a lot of abuse, but they come right back. And it's also very hard wood. In China, it's a big tree, big boxwood trees are prized for the wood for carving because the grains are very fine and very hard so that you can do very fine carvings in them. They are called yellow tree. So I want to show you a technique that you may find useful. When I dug this tree, this branch broke off a little bit, in a sense of a crack a little bit. I actually look at it and I push it down to open up the crack. You can see it's quite a crack because I wanted to have a little bit more of a design, kind of a tree that grows out, and then this is the main trunk. And so you can do that quite brutally. So long there's something attached, the branch will not die. I dug it up 6 months ago and planted in pretty much regular garden soil. But you can see it doesn't matter because like the bottom is actually quite not very good soil. But it doesn't matter because when you put it in a nursery pot, there's plenty of room for roots to grab on. But you just have to keep it watered by making sure the soil is compact so that the roots get water. So as a first step, I always clean off the roots because I want to make the optimum use of the roots for the design of the tree. And so I'll pretty much stop here because this is where the big root is. It's not going to go down much further. And I actually, when I dug it up, I probably already took a chainsaw, reciprocal saw, cut off the bottom. So it's pretty much, you can see, it does expand out. So you want to utilize the spread out of the base to show the size of the trunk. And like, if you go around, you will begin to see that. Like this is definitely going too far, so I'll probably cut it off and make this the branch. So now I'm going to do the second root cutting. You can see how much roots has grown. And I don't think I'll go much deeper than this for the bonsai pot. I will cut it here, and then maybe next time I'll cut it again to get it even further. But that's where the bonsai pot would start. That's about where I cut last time. So I didn't cut off too much, and it's going to have a lot of fibrous roots to my advantage. So I'll put this back in the pot. So this will probably be the look of the tree, right? And then you can see this root is really kind of weird. This root comes down here, and then this root is going this way. So I like this root to come out this way. And so I'll cut this off. So this will look ugly, but eventually I can carve this out to make it look nice, and then this root will be going out this way. But you can see how natural this is, right? In fact, I can even carve out this to make it go this way. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, so this branch will thicken, will come out this way to look nice. So let me just start clipping to then put in a pot. So this is going that way when it shouldn't be, so it should be coming to the front. Just a rough cut this time. I will have plenty of time to make it, to refine the cuts later on. This is a very rough cut because after it kind of grows out a bit, then I'll cut it again in about 3 to 6 months from now. And after a couple of cuts, it will start to look, you get the idea, and it will start to look nice. It will fill out nicely. Right now, just to give it a rough shaping, like I call it espalaya, to get it to roughly to shape. Cutting it back so that the bottom will fill out to shape it, to make it all more dense. And I'm doing a very rough shaping so that 3 to 6 months ago, I'll do the next shaping and next shaping, then it will start to look nice. Now I have to come to the front to have a better look at it so I don't do anything foolish. So the tree basically is going up and then coming down and is going back. So this obviously doesn't want to be here. So now you can see the tree is starting to take shape. You don't want the branches to be too close to hide the design of the tree. So you space them out accordingly, and when in doubt, leave it alone so that you have a recovery opportunity. So this is pretty much the design of the tree. You have this tree going back up on top, and then you got this branch hovering back. I broke it purposely. You won't notice it later on, to give it a curve, and then you have a branch going back, and then this coming down, and so forth. So it would be a stylistic tree. Let me go get a pot to show you what it would look like. But in the meantime, let me show you another boxwood I dug up at the same time. You can see this is quite a different style of tree. but it will be a double trunk. It will look almost triple trunk, and it will look nice and full like a more ordinary tree, where this would be like a tree on the side of a mountain, right? So you got a lot of design opportunity with boxwood. You literally hundreds of trees, right, that you can take up from one long hedge. So I'll come back in 1 minute and give you a rough idea of the pot I will use. Today what I did is I tried to show you how you can dig up boxwood from your garden, from your hedges, and turn it into bonsai. Just a quick one, I did this one quickly. I dug these two trees up about 6 months ago to cut back to almost nothing. No roots, very low roots, and very low growth. And in 6 months, they grow back quite quickly. They are very hardy, good material. And so this is the tree. And one thing I show you is to expose the roots, work on the roots first, and then you work on the top. And then I show you how I broke this branch to create a little bit more depth, more interest in the tree. And just to show you to have a little bit more of a feel, you can see this tree has quite a different look, but that's the way it goes. You got all kinds of possibilities in terms of when you dig up quite a few trees. And if I put it in this pot, you can see this is quite a nice tree, see? So I'll work on that independently and then show you these two trees next week. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this video, learn from it, and be able to turn a lot of your hedges into bonsai. And if you found it informative, please like. I like the brownie points, and I need encouragement. And I hope to see you next week. And please subscribe to our channel so we'll keep you notified of new videos. And in fact, we will announce next week a raffle to give away bonsai to celebrate our 100K subscription. Thank you very much. See you next week.